What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. We want to talk about some things we cannot do in Madden. And I'm a Colts fan, obviously. Colts going through a lot of different changes now. And as I sat down and I looked at some of them over the past few weeks, it's dawned on me, none of this impacts Madden as far as simulation football is concerned. And to be honest, I don't know if there's any excuse for these things being omitted from the game. So first thing, biggest thing, obviously, Andrew Luck, everyone knows, the status is unclear. Whether he's 100%, 80%, whether he's going to play, whether he's going to participate in OTAs, no one knows. You don't have those lingering injuries in Madden. You have a player that's injured, plays diminished while they get better, and then they're 100%. You don't have these question marks that add, I guess, some entertainment if nothing else. Secondarily, Frank Gore is going to move on from the Colts, Hall of Famer, tip of the cap, great running back. Glad the Colts had him for as long as they did. But obviously, we're either going to have a running back moved up to start, or they're going to bring in someone from free agency, maybe the draft, who knows. But they're going to have stability at running back through Tom Rathman being the position coach. Former 49ers running back, actually featured in All-Pro Football 2K8. You don't have this in Madden. You can't have stability at a position by going out and getting a personnel coach or a former player involved. It kind of just shortens up all these things. So when you look at the injuries, when you look at the coaching staff, the depth that would bring to the game, the other part of this is the Colts are going to switch back to a 4-3 defense. With Chuck Pagano, they had ran a 3-4. And the reason I mention this is, truthfully, in my opinion, schemes have never really impacted Madden from a defensive standpoint. If you have linebackers, they'll work well in a 4-3 or a 3-4. You don't have that difference. And it's a true difference. I mean, take a look at a player, prime example, if we're going to stick on the Colts, Jerry Hughes, that did not perform well in the defensive scheme we ran. He went to Buffalo, and he performs very, very well. Pro Bowler, as a matter of fact. And you can really see the difference. In Madden, you don't have that. In Madden, you can't pillage another team's linebacker and expect to see a large increase or a large decrease in production just because they were coming out of a system. You don't have system players, in my opinion, for that matter. And all these are things that add layers to an onion, if you will. The intricacies of dealing and running an NFL team. Your quarterback's hurt. You don't know when he's going to come back. You've had to redo your whole coaching staff. You're going out to get veteran offensive or defensive position players to kind of help shore up those things. You're changing your defense. You have to go out and look for athletic players, faster players than you may have, players that are going to provide leadership. None of this impacts Madden, yet it impacts the NFL every single day. And when we play Connected Franchise, this is what we want. We don't want 16 play now games in a row modified into playoffs when it's done. I want the experience of all the details of running an NFL franchise, for better or for worse. And in my opinion, we're really not seeing it replicated in the game. These are just 3 news stories from one team, from 1 week. And every one of them does not have a place in Madden Connected Franchise Mode, and that is a problem that needs to be addressed. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on this. I appreciate you checking out this video, and I'll be back in the week with more commentary.